Shelley Hofberg is a clairvoyant, medium, pet psychic, and tarot reader. She does not ask for the details about your life, but primarily relies on her gift of clairvoyance to receive the psychic insights that will be the most helpful to you about your soulmate, relationships, money concerns, and your career path. As a pet psychic, she will receive insights about what your pet or pets wants you to know. As a medium, she will connect with your loved ones on the other side. Shelley Hofberg is the host of the Psychic Horizon radio show, produced by Goldilocks Productions and presented on Blog Talk Radio, Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Shelley brings together the pioneers and visionary teachers to share with you some of the most enlightening knowledge that is out there today to expand your horizons and open the paths to higher consciousness.
Welcome to the Psychic Horizon Show. I'm your host, Psychic Shelley Hofberg, and today's special guest is Jeremy Riden, the author of Your Soul Story, How to Create the Life You Always Wanted, and the Quest Method of Your Intuitive Destiny Guide. And before I bring on Jeremy, I just want to make some quick announcements. That on February 18th, I have Brian Rawls as my guest. He's the host of the Magical Journey radio show at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, produced by Goldilocks Productions. And on February 23rd is Bill Foss. He's going to talk about the Akashic Records. He's the author of Journey to the Akashic Records and the Secrets of Spiritual Success. And on this Saturday, I'm going to be at the Learning Light Foundation in Anaheim Psychic Fair from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And on February 25, I'll be at the School of Multidimensional Healing in Irvine Psychic Fair from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on March 19th, I'll be at the New Earth Expo in Los Angeles. So I'm now ready to bring on my guest, Jeremy Riden. Hello, Jeremy.
Hello, Shelley. Oh, it's such an honor to be back on Psychic Horizon radio show.
Thank you. And can you tell the callers a little bit of something about yourself?
Oh, I'd be happy to. For everyone that's listening, my name is Jeremy Riden. I'm an intuitive destiny coach. All of the greatest sages and teachers and leaders of the ages taught us that the answers we're so desperately seeking for, happiness, direction, clarity, hope, finances, all these mysteries of the world can be solved by listening to your intuition, by becoming still enough to hear what your soul is wanting you to accomplish. And that's what I do, is I help people tap into the mystery of their soul and not make it a mystery anymore, and be able to succeed much, much more quickly and happily. My website is theintuitive-destiny-coach.com. You can go to theintuitive-destiny-coach.com, and you can see a lot of free articles to read. There's things that you can, videos that I have posted, and a list all of my psychic services and counseling and coaching that I offer. But I'm excited today to be on your show and help some of your guests get some clarity with what's going on with their soul.
Thank you, Jeremy. And Jeremy, why did you decide to write the Quest Method, Your Intuitive Destiny Guide?
Oh, well, first of all, my soul said to, but, to give you maybe a little more in-depth answer, I did write my bestseller a year ago, Your Soul Story, How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted. And that book went and it helped a lot of people. But some of the things that I was getting in return was people saying, I love what you've written, but how can I apply how can I tap into my own intuition? How can I, do you use numerology? Because numerology is one of the sciences I use to help people. And numerology is the sister of astrology, and it tells us why we're here on the planet according to our own special, unique DNA code. And so people are like, I love getting your readings, but I wish I had something that I could use that was quick and easy and as accurate. And so Spirit said, you know what, let's take some of the mystery out of numerology, and let's take some of the errors and fears about people tapping into their intuition, and let's make it simple and accurate, and so we can help as many people on this planet get into their own spirituality, get into their own talking to their own guides, and living their own full potential. See, that's what I'm here. I'm not here to make my name famous or to make me very rich just off of not helping anyone else. I really want, my goal, Shelley, is to help everyone be able to tap into their energy, tap into their spiritual side, so they can really live the life they've always wanted. And so the Quest method, your intuitive destiny guide, is an oracle, is a divination that uses your intuition and numerology to answer any question you may have about your life.
Awesome. And let's take our first caller, Jeremy, which is Laura, area code 856. Hello, Laura.
Hi. Thanks for taking my call.
You're welcome. And Laura, how can we help you today?
Well, I would like some guidance because I've been out of work for a while, and I'm kind of floundering myself with what to do with my career path. So
and Jeremy, what do you pick up for Laura?
Well, Laura, there's a lot of things that you can look at to see what you're good at, but let's just take a look at what I'm going to use right now. It's called the Quest Method, Intuitive Destiny Guide, and we're going to use that system today that I created on helping people to get a little clarity on opening up more doors in their life. Everything in life is energy. So let's see what energy you're operating on right now. So we're going to come before the Spirit, our great creator, and we're going to say, Laura is here today wanting to know what's going on in the career world, where, what energy should she be applying towards her career and her finances. So Laura, what I'd like you to do is take a deep breath right now and just relax. And repeat after me. Universe.
Universe.
Guide me.
Guide me.
In my career.
In my career.
Now, real quickly, without thinking, Laura, I want you to give me 3 numbers, 1 through 9.
2, 3, 8.
Okay. So now what we're going to do, people, we're going to look at Laura. Laura's question is, I'm frustrated. I need to know what's going on with my career. Her intuition has picked the numbers 2, 3, 8, and 2 is the correct number on her finding her career. 2 is the number of partnership. It's the number of relationships. It's the number of being sensitive to other people. And so I'm going to tell you right now is people are going to play a part in getting you the career you want. So you want to start networking with people. You want to start letting your friends and family know that, hey, I am interested in this kind of career, or I'm interested in doing this. You're going to find that getting into more of a relationship attitude and bringing on other people to be a part of your life in the career sector is going to open doors for you. But part of what's holding you back from getting into partnership is that 3. This is what's blocking you. What's blocking you is that maybe you're not completely being honest with yourself or being completely honest with other people. Not that you're trying to lie to them, but it's just that sometimes we don't want to let people down. We don't speak our truth fully. So maybe even in your career, there's some of this, I would like to do this, but I don't think it's going to make me any money. Or I would like to do this, but it's too hard to do it. And so there's a lot of indecision going on in your mind as far as the direction you should go. I'm going to tell you right now, to begin to speak your mind. Can you still hear me, Laura?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so begin to speak your mind. Speak your truth. Don't worry about the finances. Don't worry about what people think. Speak your truth about what it is you want. Now, the 8 tells me how we're going to help you become very more clear and be able to bring people on your side, open up doors for your career. 8 means that we have to be more direct and we have to be more bottom line. And so what I'm seeing in your career is to get this confusion out of you, I need you to start to really becoming more direct, with the things you're doing in your life right now. Become the boss of your life. If you're sitting there and waiting for someone to save you, it's not going to work. Now, someone will help you in the career sector, but it won't help you by just sitting and waiting. They're going to be attracted to you because they're going to see that you're assertive, that you're putting yourself out there, you're going after what you want, and that can even relate into your life. So, keep that house clean, keep a schedule, get organized, and just keep doing that while at the same time opening yourself up to new friends and new people. Allow them to see that you're speaking your truth and being direct about what you want. They're going to feel safe and confident to recommend you or even hire you. Now, Shelley, maybe you have some more specifics exactly on what's going to happen with the career, and Laura.
I feel that, Laura, that there is a job coming up for you in March, April. And it looks like that you're going to be hearing about this job in the near future. And it looks like the job is challenging for you. It's not a hard job, but it is a challenge for you. But it does look like it's a better direction that you're going in with your career. It's customer related, and it looks like that it pays well, that the money is good, so you'll make a better income with the job. And it looks like it's a medium to a large company. So I feel you're going to kind of upgrade the size of your company. I feel you were working to a smaller company before. You'll be working for a larger company. So you are going to really upgrade. And it looks like it's happening in March, April that you're making the career transition. So you're not going to be unemployed for that much longer. You are going to end up getting yourself a new job and getting into a financially lucrative field. It looks like it's something new. It's not what you were doing before or have done in the past. It's a new profession, so you're going in a new direction. You're making a change this year, and the change is going to pay off. Jeremy, how can Laura get in contact with you?
Laura and anyone else that have questions about their career can reach me at intuitivedestinycoach.com. And looking at the numbers you pick, right now it's very important for you, Laura, to just become more business-minded and not allow your feelings and emotions to get away of making clear decisions. And once again...
What was the three, though? What was the three pertaining to?
The three pertaining to that you're scattering your thoughts and your energy in so many different directions. It's also pertaining to not quite speaking your truth, meaning that even you might not be speaking the truth of yourself. And so it's really becoming very truthful about what you want and then not letting your fears or worrying about what other people think when it concerns what you're feeling. So speak your truth and become very more organized, and you'll find out that doors will open. You can reach me at intuitivedestinycoach.com and look at my services on there. Laura, I'm going to turn you over to Shelley, and she's going to tell you and how everyone else can reach her. Shelley.
Laura, you could reach me at 818-744-5241 or go to psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show today, Laura.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye.
Bye. We're now going to continue our interview with Jeremy Riden on the Quest Method of Intuitive Destiny Guide, and we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 509. Jeremy, what is the process of the Quest Method?
Well, as I was kind of doing with that first caller, the Quest Method breaks everything down into three areas. Any question you have about your life or direction or clarity, there's three areas that have to be dealt with. And everything is energy, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotion, even your body, everything in this world. There's nothing in this world that does not vibrate to an energy pattern. If you can learn the correct energy pattern for your specific question, you can unlock the door to answers. So the Quest Method has three areas. The first area is the right energy. So I say, like the last caller said, I like direction in my career, and she picked a 2. The right energy for her to get answers in her career is to become more cooperative with other people, is to listen to other people, is to invite other people into the process, because 2 is about relationship. But what is blocking her from doing that, and that's the second thing, is the wrong energy pattern, or what I call blocking you. So we can have all kinds of questions, but if we're not operating in the right energy, we're not going to get our answers. Well, her number 3 in that wrong energy pattern means that she wasn't being quite truthful, because 3 sometimes is a people pleaser, and it doesn't speak their truth. So maybe she really does know what kind of job she wants, but she's not speaking the truth because she's afraid that people won't understand or they won't agree with her decision. And so because of her fear of what people think, that energy is blocking her from getting her answers to her career. The third thing we want to do is we want to move that wrong energy. We want to heal that wrong energy and remove the block. And that's what I call your healing energy. And that number is what you need to do to remove the wrong energy so you can do the right energy. And so basically you're picking 3 numbers, and those 3 numbers are going to tell us what the right energy is, what the wrong energy is, and how to heal that wrong energy so you can do the right energy. And it sounds complicated, but it's not. It's as simple as relaxing, asking your question, and quickly picking 3 numbers, and then understanding what those 3 numbers represent in that particular order. And my book, The Quest Method, The Intuitive Destiny Guide, has every combination of number that you can think of on those from 1 through 9 in the order that they are, and it will specifically give you examples on what you should do concerning that question, on how you should behave, how you should not behave, and how you should heal anything that's keeping you from behaving right. Back to you, Shelley.
Let's take our next caller, Jeremy, which is area code 509. Hello, 509.
Hi, good morning. How are you guys today?
We're fine, and who do we have the pleasure of speaking to?
This is Erica from Washington.
Hello, Erica. And Erica, what is your question today?
I just needed a bit of guidance in regards to selecting an orthodontics for me. I decided to transfer, and I'm in the process of choosing someone. I had appointments yesterday, and I was supposed to have one this morning, but the weather was too bad to risk going out there. And so I have 2. I'm rescheduling that one, and I'm having another one next week. So I just wanted to know, like a little bit of insight on that. I did find one that was very reasonable, $1,600, and it's called Yakima Orthodontics. But for that one, I would want something local, so that, go to the best of his knowledge, and be like, oh, I think it's $2,000 more later on during the treatment.
Jeremy, what do you pick up for Erica regarding orthodontics?
Okay, when we say orthodontics, is this finding a dentist, or am I hearing the wrong word here? What's these? Kind of simplify it for me.
Right.
Okay, so you're trying to find the right dentist, is what you're saying?
Right, ortho for my braces.
Okay, for your braces. Excellent. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let's use the question method for you too. I want you to take a deep breath and say, universe.
Universe.
What is going on? Go ahead and say that. What is going on?
Oh, what is going on?
In this situation.
In this situation.
Take a deep breath. Real quickly, without thinking, give me 3 numbers, 1 through 9.
379.
379. Okay. Right now, what's going on with the situation is 3 is saying 3 is also the number of variety. So the fact that you're kind of looking at different places is exactly what you need to be doing. It is also saying that 3 is about also what we call communication and counseling. And so you're doing the right thing about, asking us and different ones, how should I go about this? Because this is a, big deal with my mouth, a big deal with money. I want to tell you the three about getting information. So continue to go on Yelp, continue to go on the internet, and make sure you're getting reviews, live reviews of people that have worked with this doctor, and make sure it isn't just a paid one. One or two can be actual paid people. But if you can get more information and be open to more information, you're definitely going to be guided. Now, what's blocking you right now is probably the fear of making sure that you do the perfect decision, and it's overthinking. And so the overthinking everything is really what's going to cause fear and worry. And so what I need you to do more than anything is the 9. And the 9 is about healing, creativity, listening to music. And so what I would encourage you to do is to put on some music and dance, or do something fun, do something creative, paint, and just get out of your head. Get out of your head and just get into your body, exercise, do something that's just real active and also very healing to your spirit. Forgive anybody that's upset you. If you're angry about anything, just let that stuff go. Get into the law of attraction, positive thinking. And then while you're doing that, into that spirit of in your body, positive thinking, when you get your information, make a decision. Don't overthink it. You're going to have enough information to make the right decision. Don't overthink it. How do you know which one to pick? Because once you get in that creative flow, and once you're in that positive thinking, there will be a spirit will speak to you. There will either be a coincidence, a syncrasy. There'll either be a message that says, hey, this is the one, like, for example, maybe God kept saying son, 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 son. And then I drove down the street and I see a dentist and it's like, son's dentistry. Well, then I already know that these messages, these puzzles of the universe are fitting together. The puzzles of the universe will fit for you. Why? Because you're open to receiving it. 3 is open to information, but don't overthink the information you're getting. Go with your intuition once you're in a very positive, emotional healing frame of mind, which is 9. Shelley, let's turn it over to you. What are you picking up, sweetheart?
Well, Erica, it is very important to read the reviews on Yelp. There are people that have had experiences with the orthodontics, and that will help guide you to making the right decision. So you might want to take a look at these 2 orthodontics that you're already looking at now and see if there's any information about them on Yelp, to help you make the right decision. I do think that in the next 5 to 7 days that you're going to be finding an orthodontics, and that you're going to be making a choice about what orthodontics to go to, that you are going to be guided to the right orthodontics. And it looks like that that you're going to get good treatment, that whatever it is that you're trying to have done to your teeth, they're going to do a good job on it. So the outcome is going to be good as far as the work that you're going to be receiving. And you will be guided to make the right decision in the next 5 to 7 days, and you will find the orthodontics on Yelp. And Jeremy, how can Erica get in contact with you?
Well, Erica and all those people with a beautiful smile, you can reach me at intuitivedestinycoach.com. You can also call my personal work phone, 616-795-5999.
Okay.
And you can get a hold of me, Erica, at 818-744-5241, or go to PsychicHorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show today, Erica.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Goodbye. And we're now going to continue our interview with Jeremy Riden on the Quest Destiny Method. And then we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 617. What is a Destiny Blueprint reading, Jeremy?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank Erica for her call. Some people may think, oh, that's so silly asking, the psychic horizon about your dentist or your teeth. That's not silly. That is exactly what Spirit wants you to do. Spirit wants you to include Spirit in all your daily decisions, not just when you're in a crisis, but every day. And then when you include Spirit every day, more miracles happen, more direction happens, more clarity happens, and then you get used to hearing from Spirit. But if you just wait for the big things to happen, you're missing out on so many other little miracles that can build up your faith and also save you heartache. You know, what if you got the wrong dentist? If you ever had your teeth messed up, that's a lot of money and a lot of pain. So once again, for everyone out there listening, start including Spirit. Now, what is the Destiny Blueprint reading? The Destiny Blueprint reading is an hour coaching session with me over the phone where I go over your incarnation and life path in this time around. I tell you exactly what soul tribe you belong to, what your challenges are in the world right now, how to overcome those challenges, and how to pursue the life you've always wanted. Then it also tells you what kind of relationships you should be in. And so it's just a spiritual DNA map of your soul, very insightful psychologically, very insightful spiritually. It is just one of the most on-the-mark readings about who you are, what you are, and what you're here to do and how to do it. So that's $100 right now for an hour, one-on-one coaching call with me, your intuitive destiny coach, Jeremy. Now, you can get that by going to my website, intuitivedestinycoach.com. Look under the service button, and you'll find the blueprint reading at the very top. Back to you, Shelley.
All right, let's take our next caller, which is area code 617. Hello, 617.
Hi, Shelley. Hi, Jeremy. How are you today?
And who do we have the pleasure of speaking to?
This is Annette.
Hi, Annette. And Annette, what is your question today?
My question is in regards to me actually opening up to having a relationship. It's been quite some time. It's been a very long time, and I just want to be open to the possibility of creating a really great relationship. And what is it that I need to know and that I need to do?
Well, I think that is a phenomenal question. And everyone out there, one is she says, I'm open to a relationship. That is the first thing, is to get to that point where you can really say, I'm open. The second thing is to actually start looking. If you're open to something, you're open to seeing, too. Maybe you don't want to look everywhere, but at least be willing to start seeing what Spirit brings your way. Let's specifically take a look at what the numbers have to say about you in relationships right now and how we can see and look and find healthier relationships. So repeat after me, sweetheart. Take a deep breath and repeat after me. Universe.
Universe.
What is it?
What is it
that you would have me?
That you would have me
to know.
To know.
About my personal relationships.
About my personal relationships.
Take another deep breath. And real quickly, give me 3 numbers, 1 through 9, without thinking.
2, 4, 6.
2, 4, 6. Now this is really great. Every number that you gave me is a relationship number. And so the fact that when you say, I'm open to relationships, you are very open to relationship. In fact, the first number you gave me was 2. And so when I say, what would Spirit have you to know about relationships, is 1, Spirit wants you to know you deserve to be in a relationship. 2 is the number of union. It's the number of 2 souls coming together and being joined. And so right now you're on the mark for definitely, doing that. What is holding you back is that 4, and that pesky 4. And 4 in itself is not a bad number, but 4 can have several things going on with it. 1, it can become very self-critical. having very hard standards on itself and high standards on others. And so we wouldn't want to lower your standards, but maybe you need to relax them a little bit and not be so hard on yourself. Also, 4 tells me that somewhere in your subconscious mind, there's the fear of betrayal, the fear of being let down, and the fear of someone leaving you. And so betraying you, betrayal is a really big one. And so we have to take care of that negative energy, that there's that fear of loss. To do that is 6, and 6 is a very healing number. 6 is the number of nurturing. It's the number of being responsible and hardworking. So guess what? And when it comes to relationships right now, we need you to start nurturing, taking the responsibility to work really hard at nurturing yourself. Self-love, self-respect, really just, those law of attraction, again, speaking positively, not allowing your mind to be so hard on yourself. We're giving yourself a break. And so for the next few months, what I want you to do is I want you to really start, when you see yourself becoming critical in your mind or fearful, is to have a talk with yourself in a very loving way in that, and say, okay, chill, honey. Chill, sweetheart. I got you, sugar. It's okay. No matter what happens, you're okay because I got your back. Whether you have 100 relationships, you say to that little Annette in your heart, I'm not leaving you, baby. No matter if men come and go, I'm always here. And you tell your spirit that. That's what the spirit, we all have a soul. And our soul just wants to know that you're not going nowhere. And when you realize, when your soul knows that you're not going nowhere, you don't have to be afraid if everyone else goes somewhere because you got yourself. And so I want you to really nurture yourself, and it'll take care of a lot of those fears of rejection and fear of not being good enough. And while you love yourself more, you're going to see as you love yourself more, it attracts to you more loving people. As you nurture yourself more, it attracts to you more nurturing people. Definitely see the cards of a very, very positive relationship this year. It's definitely going to happen. It's in there. So right now, work on you in a loving way, not in the self-improvement way, people. When we say work on you, sometimes that 4 is like, I'm going to fix you. You don't have to fix in that. You just got to love her. So keep loving her, and you're going to be very, very happy with the person that's coming into your life. Shelley, back to you.
Wow. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I feel, Annette, that there is a gentleman coming up either this month, before the end of this month, or in March, so there's someone coming up in the near future in the way of a relationship. And he's kind of tannish with dark hair, dark eyes, and medium build and medium height. He's an attractive man. He does something in the service industry, either teaching or counseling, something like that, or, he does something helping other people. And he does have his own home, and it looks like he's in state. He's in the state that you're in, that he lives in the area that you live in. And it looks like you're going to be meeting him soon. And it looks like it's a relationship that could lead to marriage within 1 or 2 years. So I feel that it's a future marriage partner. It's going to be a long-term relationship. And it looks like he's very family orientated. He's very into family. He's very close to family. He's been married 1 time, so he has a daughter from a previous relationship, and you'll be close to the daughter as well as him. So it looks like that, you're going to kind of be a part of a second family. You're going to get to know his family and be a part of a second family, and your family is going to like him, so that's important that your family does like him. So I feel that both of you are both very family-oriented people. Yeah. And so it does look like you are going to get in a relationship either February or March. And Jeremy,
yes,
thank you, dear. How can Annette get in contact with you?
Well, first of all, Annette, it's not quick, honey. It's not quick. You've been needing to be in a relationship for a while, so you know
That's
it's right
true.
on time.
You're right.
Don't say it's quick. You say it's
You're
right on time. And
I like
you
that.
can reach me at intuitivedestinycoach.com. That's all one word, intuitivedestinycoach.com. And I'll be happy to do readings with everyone that can reach me through that website.
Thank you. Thank you
And
both
you could
so
reach,
very much.
And you could reach me, Annette, at 818-744-5241 or go to psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show today, Annette.
Thank you both. Many blessings to you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We're now going to continue our interview with Jeremy Riden on the Quest method, Destiny method, and then we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 805. What do numbers represent in the spirit world, Jeremy?
Oh, I'm glad you asked that question. And Annette, if I could sing, I would say fever. I get fever. You know, that fever for love. So, honey, congratulations. And for those that are just tuning in, we were talking about Annette's love life. And I love how we were talking about being criticalness, and Spirit said, hey, in March he's coming. It's like, oh, as soon. You know, that's just another sign of those fear in your mind and coming up. And just deal with that fear and say, oh, it is soon, but you know what? Not really, because I've been in a dry spell a long time. So it's ready for, you know, my daisy to get picked again. So anyways, let's look at the question. What are numbers in numerology? Numbers are simply energetic pattern or messages. Every number represents a type of pattern, a type of energy. And everything in the world is energy, folks. It's been proven by Einstein. It's been proven by all the religions of the world that this matter, these solid objects, believe it or not, have an energy signature. And that energy, you know, represents something. You know, example, 1 represents being independent, right? We kind of know that. 2 represents, you know, love, romance, 2 couples getting together. 3, creativity, even sometimes religion, because you got the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, the Holy Trinity. So all these numbers represent things. And when you can figure out what the numbers are saying to you right now, then you can start acting the character traits out that those numbers are wanting to help you do right now. You're not going to just be one number your whole life. All the numbers are in us. Why? Because we all got different emotions: anger, sadness, love, happiness, commitment, laziness. We all got different vibes going through us at different times. Learning to do the correct vibe at the right time will put you in a position to not stress out, not, you know, overeat, fight, get angry. It'll put you in a position to be empowered to make the best decisions.
Awesome. Let's take our next caller, Jeremy, which is area code 805. Hello, 805.
Hi, thank you. This is Donna. Hi. I have 2 questions. One's a quick question. I have a housing appointment coming up on Wednesday. It's an annual thing. I have to show all the statements for a year and all, and I'm just a little worried about it, and I was wondering how that would go, and also if you see a relationship coming in, please.
And the first question was what, a housing appointment?
Yeah, if it's going to go okay. It's on Wednesday.
Which question would you like us to answer? We could only answer one question.
Okay, the one about the housing, please.
All right.
Okay, so anyway, sweetheart, I see it's going to go good. I see nothing to worry about. But my question is, what are you worried about? What is the fear there?
Well, because I get so much money from disability, and my sister was giving me a little money, and I was gambling on the scratcher ticket lottery. So I'd take out money on that, and then I'd win some, put it back, take it out, put it in, take it out. And so it showed a total of like $3,000 deposits, which, you know, at the end I ended up with nothing, but still it showed a lot of money. You're
gonna be fine, because you're gonna show the law. I mean, you're still putting in there what you lost, right? I mean, you're still saying, hey, I went and spent this much in gambling. They're gonna ask you what you spent. So
they can see it, because it shows it from 7-Eleven on the debit card how much came out.
Yeah, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. So you know, I would not worry about it. Things are gonna go very fine. Back to you, Shelley.
Thank you.
What was your name, by the way?
Donna. Hi, Shelley.
Hi, Donna. Donna, I feel that, you have to kind of curb your spending so that you don't get in trouble with the housing authority. But I think that, they could look at your bank and see that you don't have that money, that you don't have a profit, and that they were small winnings. They weren't large winnings, they were small winnings, and they just kind of accumulated. But I think that you're going to be able to get straightened it out, so they're not going to take your housing away from you, and that you're going to be able to straighten it out. But be careful for the future and curb your lottery spending. Because this time you're going to be okay, but if it keeps happening, it could cause a problem. So just be careful of the future. But this time you're okay. You're not losing your housing. They're going to see that you don't have a profit, that you don't have any profits from this, because all the money was spent, and so you're going to be fine. And Jeremy, how can Donna get in contact with you?
Donna, you can reach me at theintuitivedestinycoach.com. And one of the reasons why we gamble is we want excitement, especially when you're on disability and you can't get out and do much. That little bit of gambling can be fun sometimes. But really, Donna, let's find a different way to bring excitement into your life. Let's find a hobby. Let's find a mission or a purpose. Next time you want to spend $20 or $30, I would recommend going to my website, intuitivedestinycoach.com, and buy my book. It's only $15. How Your Soul Story, How to Create the Life You Always Wanted. You're wanting more out of your life. And I think instead of, instead of playing the scratch-off cards, it's let's find a system, let's find a philosophy that's going to empower you while you're living on disability, okay?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Thank you.
And how can Donna get a hold of you, Shelley?
You could reach me at 818-744-5241 or go to psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show today, Donna.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
You too. And we're now going to continue our interview with Jeremy Riden on the Intuitive Destiny Guide method. And then we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 229, Melvin. Hello, Jeremy. How can people develop their own intuitive power?
Great question out there. Everyone is born with inspiration in their soul or intuition in their soul. And the way to tap into your intuition, believe it or not, is to listen to that still small voice. And intuition is always encouraging, even if it's warning you about not doing something. It's doing it in a comforting, nurturing, very still small voice way. Now, there are times where maybe you're in instant danger or you're going to make a big mistake and you'll hear it a lot louder. But overall, it's small, it's gentle. It's like a little echo in the back of your mind. And the way to cause that to become more clear is to listen to it. Be patient. If it gives you advice, try to find out. Intuition a lot of times speaks symbolically, people. Like how a lot of people take the Bible literally and it messes them up. It's a symbolic book. Your intuition a lot of times will use symbols that will mean something to you. Begin to find out what the symbol it is and create your own intuition catalog. When you're hearing this or seeing this, it means this. And you can create that. You take the time to create a relationship with your intuition. Ask Spirit, help me to develop my intuition. Help me to grow it stronger, and you'll begin to see signs. Maybe a book falls off the shelf and it's the book that you need to read at that moment. Or you have somebody on your mind and all of a sudden they call. These are all symbols of that Spirit is in contact with your daily surroundings, with you. And you want to be a magnet for your intuition. You want to draw it out. And to draw that out is just begin to act on those things. And you're going to make mistakes at times. There are times that you're just clearly going to be off. That doesn't mean you never stop listening to your intuition. That means you learn from it and find out, why did I mess up here? Was my timing off? Did I misinterpret the message? What was the message now? And once you develop that kind of loving, working relationship with Spirit, you're going to have a much more marvelous, miraculous interesting life. Back to you, Shelley.
Thank you, Jeremy. And Jeremy, let's take our next caller, which is Melvin, area code 229. Hello, Melvin.
Hello, how you doing, Miss Shelley and Jeremy?
We're doing
hey,
fine.
Melvin.
How are you?
All right, I'm doing okay, I guess. I just want to ask a question about finances. You know, I did get injured. You all know all about that. But I paid my rent today, but I don't have the funds to pay my utilities yet. I went up there to talk to the lady. They gave me an extension once, but she wouldn't do it again, and they may cut them off tomorrow morning. And I just want to see, what do y'all see anything coming in, working out? I'm waiting on these people at the Neighborhood Service Center to give me a call. I called them today. My name's been on the list for about 2 months, but they still haven't called me for assistance yet. But I just need pay my utilities before they cut them off tomorrow.
Okay, now Melvin, I'm going to talk with you for a second, then I'm going to turn it over to Shelley.
Okay.
One thing, Melvin, is when you called, I had a vision of you falling into a pit, and it was very dark, and you were scared, and you were like, oh my God, there are dead bodies down here. How am I going to get out? And then all of a sudden, the pit was able to be lit up, and you saw that there was gold everywhere, and that the pit was really a place of treasure for you. And so, you know, when it comes to your situation right now with the utilities, with the finances, there are things right now that feel very dark. Even literally, they may cut your electricity off. But I'm sensing in the spirit not to be fearful of whatever is about to happen or whatever you're in the middle of right now, because there's a treasure for you. There's a situation where things are going to work out. So right now it feels like it's not going to work out. It feels like it's going to be terrible. Hold on till Spirit illuminates the situation, because in the end, there's a reason for you falling in the pit. The reason is there's a treasure there. There's a reason why all these stuff are hindering you right now and hurting you right now. God's lining you up to get what you need to get. And so don't allow the timing of God to stress you out, because it really is working into your benefit. Back to you, Shelley.
Well,
unfortunately, Melvin, it's not an easy situation to be in. You know, it's been very stressful financially for you, even though you're working. It just feels like you have to stretch your money, and that's kind of hard to do when you have expenses, you know, and you only have so much money coming in. I feel you need to, the time is of the essence, so this organization that you're calling to help you, you need to leave a message and tell them what's going on and that you need their help now, you know, and that way they'll get in contact with you, because otherwise it could take them a few days. But though if you'll hear from them today, if you tell them time is of the essence and what's going on, you'll hear from them today, and they may be able to help you, you know, so that you could prevent your utilities from being cut off. And
yeah, that's what I'm sorry.
Yes, so just let them know.
Yeah, I did. I called them today, and I told them the situation and about, you know, they won't give me another extension, and they're going to turn them off in the morning. And they said they didn't have any emergency funds, but I'm on the list, and when they get to my name, and then they said they, you know, give me a call. And I don't know if they're going to get to my name today or in the morning or tomorrow afternoon. I don't know if they're going to get to my name in time. Because, see, I have a CPAP machine that I have to use for breathing at night. And I explained that to them, too. So I have to have electricity.
Well, Melvin, I would also recommend look up some of the larger Methodist churches. A lot of them have funds in the congregation for people for utilities. Well, they'll pay maybe $300 or $400 for one time. A lot of these churches out there will help people in your situation. So get on the phone and start calling these Methodists. But the bottom line is this, even if they turn your electricity off, you're going to be okay. And I don't think you're going to turn it off. I think things are going to work off, but I don't care if you're sitting in the dark. And I know that sounds harsh, but the vision I had is even when it was dark and it may be scareful, it wasn't very long until you were really, really blessed. So I want you to start speaking, not talking about being broke, but I want you to start talking about being blessed, because you are in a blessed soul of God, and the blessings coming. You need to start speaking blessings into your life. I know the broke is there, the fear is there, the situation is there, but just begin to speak those things into your life that are not. My electricity is going to stay on, and people are going to help me because I'm provided by the universe. And call us back next week and let us know how God worked it all out, because I promise you, God is a miracle God.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank both of you.
There's a song, Melvin, there's a song they used to sing in the old Southern gospel song. They goes, He's an on-time God.
Oh, yes.
He is. He's an on-time God. Yes, he is. May not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. He's an on-time God. Yes, he is. And you just keep singing that, because I'm going to let you know God is going to work it out, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You hang up now and keep listening to the show and keep singing that song. Sing that song all week long. You can reach me at intuitivedestinycoach.com. And Shelley, how can Melvin and different ones that want to know about their finances reach you?
818-744-5241, or go to psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show today, Melvin.
Okay, thank you all. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
God bless you, Melvin.
We're now going to take our next caller, which is area code 774. Hello, 774. Hello, 774. Hello. Is there another caller? 774 is not there. 914. 914, hello.
Hello, how are you?
We're fine. And 914, what is your name?
My name is Phi.
Phi?
Yes.
And Phi, how can we help you?
I was just wondering if you saw any type of breakthrough or small victory for me within the next 90 days.
And I'll go ahead and do that. Were you listening into the call when I was singing, sweetheart?
Yes.
Well, sweetheart, that's for you too. A lot of times when I do something for one person, it's for the next person too. And so even as I was hanging up for Melvin, I heard the Holy Spirit said, this is for the next person calling too. There needs to be a breakthrough. And when you ask, there will be a breakthrough for you, is I hear pop, 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 teller domino, teller domino, teller domino. And what does that mean? That means that you said a little breakthrough, but it's actually going to be a cascade of breakthroughs. It's actually going to be a domino effect, that one thing just triggers another, trigger another. It's like that lady that was calling about the casino, and there's like, 3 sevens in a row, and then there's this big cash pot. These blessings are going to be back to back, and it's just going to be overwhelming. There's scripture in the Word of God that says that the blessing shall overtake you, that it shall consume you, that it shall outrun you. And so you're definitely going to be blessed in the next 90 days, and it's going to be huge. And then Holy Spirit is saying He wants you to help 2 other people. It wants you to help 2 other people while you're being blessed. And it also says make an investment in another person even before you're blessed. So I don't care if it's $5 or $10. I want you to invest. I don't care if it's babysitting somebody. I want you to invest into somebody less than fortunate, or take them out for dinner. I don't care, but do something to show that less person that they are blessed in the eyes of God. And you're going to find out.
Do you know which area? Do you know which area of my life the victory or the breakthrough?
The victory, believe it or not, I'm going to ask you a quick question. Where is God? Where is God? And the answer I'm looking for, God is everywhere. And so Holy
Right.
Spirit, so when it said the cascading effect, the domino effect, is actually, even when you're looking for a specific area, it's all areas. God is in all God. God is in all God. God is everywhere. And when I hear about your life, I hear the next 90 days that there is every area is going to be touched. Every area is going to be blessed, from the head to the foot, from the foot to the head, from the east to the west, from the north to the south. God is covering it all. And so get ready for that. Get ready for that. In fact, I'm hearing the word of God say, make room for him. So anything that's not like a positive energy, get it out of your heart, get it out of your mind, get it out of your life. Only allow a positive faith to come inside of you. And you are going to see the miraculous happen in the next 90 days. Back to you, Shelley.
Jeremy, how can Faye get in contact with you?
Faye, you can contact me. My website is intuitivedestinycoach.com. All one word, intuitivedestinycoach.com. Also, a good book to read while you're getting ready for all these miracles to happen is Your Soul Story, How to Create the Life You Always Wanted. I sell that book on my website. It's only $15, but it's a phenomenal book on how to create miracles in your life when you're going through hardship. And that's Your Soul Story. It's on the website, intuitivedestinycoach.com. Shelley, how can she get a hold of you?
818-744-5241, or go to Psychic Horizon. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon show today.
Okay, thanks.
And then
You're
real
welcome.
quickly, sweetheart, real quickly, I don't know if you know someone named Ted or Fred, but there's a Ted, Fred, something that rhymes with that's going to be a blessing to you. So be prepared to meet that person. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon. Call us in a few weeks or a few months and let us know how it went, okay? Bye-bye. All right, man. Shelley, what a show today. You got me singing on this show, Shelley. Ha-ha. Right? Move over, Justin Bieber. Jeremy Riden's here. Anyway, Shelley, I'm turning. And how are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
I know we're about to close. We only got a few minutes here. Is there anything you want to ask me or say?
It's been a good show, and I'm looking forward to having you back on the show in March. And it's been a good show, and I wanted to thank you for being a guest on the Psychic Horizon show today. I wanted to thank Tiffany Whitesage, woman of Goldilocks Production, for producing the Psychic Horizon show, and I want to thank all the callers who participated. Have a good day, Jeremy.
Thank you, Shelley, and you have a fabulous, happy Valentine's.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.